What's going on, guys? Dabala here, back with another Clash Royale video. On today's video, I thought I would make a guide on Icebow, because I haven't really played this deck ever on the channel, or on any of my channels. So I thought, maybe one of you guys watching would enjoy an Icebow kind of, I guess like an Icebow guide kind of, since I haven't played this deck in a while, and I think it's a pretty underrated deck. As you guys know, Hunter's like the only player that does play Icebow, and he gets always high up on ladder, so I thought, I've never really played this deck, but I've always been a fan of it. So I thought, why not just make a small guide on it, because I've never really actually like try-harded with it, and I do enjoy playing it. So I thought, why not take it to Trophy Road? So in today's video, we will be playing some Trophy Road games. Our ultimate goal obviously is 12k, but in today's video we'll just be playing a few games, showing you guys kind of how to play the deck. But yeah, here we're in a first match against Wrecking Crew, which he's using a very interesting deck. He's got E-Barbs, Wizard, Witch, Inferno Tower, Rocket. That is the definition of a mid-ladder menace. So I mean, hopefully we can beat this guy. He's got a pretty strange deck, as I just mentioned. Not a deck you face every day, but I guess this could be kind of like a mid-ladder guide in a way with Expo, because this deck is just really weird. I still don't know what his other cards are. He might have like a Mega Knight. I wouldn't even be surprised if he had Mega Knight, to be honest. Seems like one of those kind of decks. Oh, and speaking of Mega Knight, I went Expo same lane. He goes Mega Knight. Well, at least that's gonna be on the tower. Only problem is, oh my god, if he had missed that, we would have lost the game. Oh my god, if he had missed that, we actually would have lost the game. Holy cow. But now we have to go with our Ice Wizard, and that Ice Wizard is still going to die, so I kind of have to Evo Tesla this over here, and then go with my Expo since he doesn't have his Mega Knight in cycle. I think this is a good play, since we do have an Evo Tesla, and we have our Evo Knight too. So yeah, he goes with his Inferno. I'm just going to Rocket this. I think this is a good play, but usually in these kind of matchups, you want to play a little bit more defensively until you know like their entire deck. Like, I knew pretty much his entire deck from the beginning because he showed all of his cards. So going with that Evo Tesla plus Expo was a good play because I knew he didn't have Rocket in cycle, he didn't have E-Barbs in cycle, or he didn't have enough Elixir for E-Barbs, is what I'm trying to say. But I had all my Evos in cycle, so it's always a good time to go with your Expo when you have like Evo Knight, Evo Tesla, and just things like that. But make sure you are playing good defense, because that is how people can cheese you in these kind of mid-ladder menace matchups. Alright, into our next game against Ronaldo W7. What I like to do with Icebow is usually just, I'll either leak or I'll cycle like a Knight or a Log in the at the bridge. Like, I'll go Knight the back or Log the bridge, because this is kind of a defensive deck. It's not a deck where you want to play offense. You're not aggressive like you play with 3.0 Expo. It's more of a passive deck, I would say, where you want to be defending and then counter pushing, or just rocket cycling, because as you guys know, there's the rocket, and the rocket does wonders. So, and rocket cycling and stuff. So I'm gonna go with my Ice Wizard at the top here. I don't want to give him fireball value, obviously. That's the last thing I want to do with this deck. He's gonna go with his Musketeer. I think I can snipe that, right? With a Tesla? Maybe? Let's see. Okay, yeah, we do. Perfect. That's a perfect Tesla placement right there, because we do have a Tornado for the Hog Rider, so we don't have to worry too much about that, about the Hog, since you do have the Tornado and the Tesla. So placing a Tesla there is not bad, because now we can just activate King Tower with this Tornado again. Perfect placement. Go with my Skellies over here for the Ice Spirit. You don't want to really take any damage at all until like double or triple. You want to kind of be defending most of the time, and then going in on offense on that counter push, like in double, triple, things like that. Or you always have the Rocket Cycle, which is also really nice in these kind of matchups. So we're going to just match his Knight there with our Knight, go with our Ice Wizard. He fireballs, that's fine. That gives us a perfect opportunity to go with an Expo, because that fireball does not kill the Ice Wizard. Perfect. He goes with his Bats plus Cannon. That Cannon's going to die. Let's just Skellies like this. And that should be a big lock on the tower right now. I know he's going to go Muskie, so I'm going to try predicting with a Knight. Okay, no, never mind. He goes with his Hero Knight instead of his Hero Muskie. Okay, and then he goes to Billy, that's fine. We're going to go with our Knight here. I don't think he has Elixir to defend this, low-key. Yeah, he has the log, but that's not going to take out our Icebow, so that's going to get even more damage. And now we're about 2 rockets away from winning the game. So yeah, he has to play like a really awkward Hog Rider there. Not what you want to do, not what you want to be doing here. So I'm going to play my Tesla in the anti-earthquake position there. And at this point, we can just go defensive Icebow. Yeah, perfect. Especially after that fireball, which like missed everything. We can just rocket the tower now. Not really much you can do. Yeah, he goes with his knight at the back. Not sure what he's doing. Like he's pretty desperate, so he's gonna have to like full send soon. But at this point, it's pretty much impossible to win. We have a lockdown defense here. We have Evil Tesla. We have our knight. We have our Tesla. We have our tornado. Pretty much impossible to win. So now we can just tornado everything up top, kill the musketeer, and then we just rocket the tower. And that should be a pretty flawless win, guys. And that is exactly how you want to deal with 2.6 Hog Cycle. Alright, guys. In our next game against Gross N1, playing the Chef Tower. Not something you really want to see when you're playing Icebow or any kind of Icebow deck, actually. Kind of means a beatdown deck, which you obviously don't want to face when you're playing Icebow or any kind of Icebow deck. So he's going to go with his Night Witch. I think I'm going to set up a Tesla here at the bridge. He might Golem the bridge. Yeah, I was going to say he might Golem the bridge. Kind of a weird play. We're going to have to go with our Ice Wizard here, and then I think Tornado. Oh, yeah, perfect Tornado, especially after that Skarmy. We can just Tornado like that. That Tesla's going to kill the Night Witch, and the Ice Wizard is going to kill the Bats. Oh, look at that defense, guys. That's a marvelous defense. And now that his Golem is out of cycle, it's a perfect time to go with our Icebow, because I don't think he really has anything for this. Yeah, he only has Bats, but we can just Skeletons like that, just so we don't take too much damage on our Icebow. And that's going to be a huge lock. Unless he has, like, a big spell. Like, I don't think he's going to be able to defend this. Yeah, we just go with our Knight like this. That Knight's going to take out the Night Witch, I think, right? Okay, pretty much the entire Night Witch. And that's going to be Tower Down, guys. Tower Down in single elixir is not something you see every single day, especially with Icebow. It's not a common theme. So I think at this point, you know, we just cycle our Tesla here, cycle to our Evo, obviously, because it's going to be really, really good against the Evolution Bats, which he does have next, and the Night Witch, which he will play behind the Golem once he has it back in cycle. So at this point, I think I'm going to go with my Ice Wizard at the back here. I kind of waited like 2 seconds there so the Ice Wizard doesn't cross the river, so it doesn't get too in front. And now I'm going to go with my defensive Icebow. Oh, he's got a poison. Okay, well, now that we know he has a poison, I'm going to play my Icebow like a little bit to the right, more to the right, so it doesn't get like maximum poison value. So here he might go, yeah, wow, he has Mother Witch. Okay, so I'm gonna go with my Knight like this, and then have my Evo Tesla. Yep, perfect. Evo Tesla the bridge like this. It'll kill the Golemites and the Evo Bats. And now I can go with an Icebow if I really want to. I don't think I really want to. I might just defensive Icebow. Yeah, I'm on a defensive Icebow. There's no point in throwing the game here, guys. We have the game on lockdown. There's no point of throwing. So I may as well just defend for the rest of the match. Here, I think I can just rocket all of this. Kind of, yeah. I think I kind of need to, especially after that poison. And now he's gonna go with his Firecracker. Let's go with our log here, and then Skeletons. Perfect. That was perfectly played, because it knocked the Firecracker out of range, and the Skellies kind of made it miss, and then we just ended up killing it. So now we can just rocket this. Let's see if we can tornado all this. Rocket tornado. Okay, never mind. Bad rocket tornado, guys. Don't do that. But that is a perfect win against Golem. Alright, guys. Against KLN, Kin, I guess. Let's see what he's playing from Factory Team 07. Let's just go Skelly's the middle here. Okay, here's a good play where you want to... I mean, usually I would have gone Tesla in the center so I could activate King Tower, but I was I wasn't prepared for those pigs, so I didn't do it. But usually you want to go with your Tesla in the center, so they're forced to EQ, and then you can just Tornado to the King Tower, and you get a free King Tower activation. So here, I'm not sure what he's playing. I'm going to go with my Knight at the back, kind of just Ice Wizard here. Kind of a weird deck. He's got Goblin Knight with pigs, not something you usually see. I'm hoping it's not Recruits, and of course it's Recruits. As soon as we say that, it's Recruits. So here I'm gonna log all of this. I want to see if we can hit all the Recruit shields and the Goblin. Okay, well we did pretty well there. We're gonna go Tesla in the middle here. He's gonna go with his Flying Machine. Oh god. Dude, this is going to be so AIDS. If he has evil recruits, like, this is actually going to be AIDS. Like, how do we defend this? Yeah, here we're forced to rocket because we can't turn it on to the king tower, obviously. I think we could have definitely gone Ice Wizard we could have Ice Wizard the pigs and then tornadoed. But I think it was better just to take the rocket and not risk it, because then we would have taken too much damage. And that would have been pretty bad for us. You don't want to take damage in this matchup, especially not against recruits. So it's going to be kind of hard because we can't kill the flying machine. We have a rocket, and we can't really do anything against the flying machine. We have to rocket it if we get the chance, but even then, it would be really bad. So if he plays his flying machines correctly, he could easily win this game. So I'm hoping he doesn't really know how to play. And yeah, we're just going to cycle a Tesla here. We kind of leaked there. I don't know why. I just didn't have a play to make. And now he's going to go with his recruits. The bridge, obviously. That's going to be AIDS. Yep. Oh, my God. Look at that. Dude, that's just so unfun to play against. Like, I'm sure you guys know that is just not something fun to play against. Especially when he has, like, the fly machine in the middle. And there's literally nothing you can do. But here, I'm going to go with my Tesla. The fly machine there. And then I think I want to go Icebow since we do have a Tesla supporting. I think he's one card off of his recruits. Yeah, okay, he's going to go recruits now. Oh, no, he's going to go pigs. Wait, that's perfect. Can we just log here, go with our skellies like this? That's going to kill all of that, right? Wow, okay, no, we don't get any damage anyhow, so it doesn't really matter. Let's go Ice Wizard like this. And then Icebow again, because he might recruits the back. Okay, I was predicting it recruits the back. Kind of a bad play by me. But I'm trying to get like some sort of damage here because I don't know if we can win this. If we don't get a lock, like we're not winning this, dude. So he's got a snowball too, bro. What is this? Like he actually has a hard counter. Wait, perfect Ice Wizard timing. Yo, look at that damage. Wait, let's go in. He does not have enough for recruits now. I'm pretty sure, right? Wait, what? No. He did not have enough elixir for that, bro. That's a scam. Super still be scamming. No. That was not the Goblin Hut. Wait, we can just Evo Tesla here. I think he's dead. Even if he goes with his zap, he's dead. He might arrows this and barb, bro, but that's fine. Let's tornado this all into the Tesla Shockwave. Look at his Tesla value. Oh, that's a beauty right there, guys. That is beautiful. Look at that. Let's go with another Icebow. I don't think he has enough elixir for his recruits, so that will be GG's, guys. Let's go. Easy win against recruits. Perfect win. All right. Into our next game against Cacao. Not sure what he's playing. Let's see what he's doing. I'm gonna leak here. I'm not gonna really play anything. I don't wanna, use any cards like Rocket, Tornado. Obviously, I'm not gonna use that. I guess I can just log the tower. That's not bad. I will go with my Skellies like this for the Ice Golem. Go with my Knight in the back, I think, just to cycle to our Evo. Perfect. And then whenever you place, he might have 2.6. Yeah, if he has 2.6, since you do have a Knight counter pushing, low key, I can get away with a Rocket here because he doesn't have Ice Golem Hog Rider, so he can't really punish us in any way. I did not know he had pigs, so that was kind of surprising to me. I think I might be able to get a King Tower activation here. Let's see. No, okay, that kind of sucked. I should have placed my Tesla a little bit lower so that I could activate King Tower, but I wasn't expecting Royal Hogs there, because usually Musketeer and Ice Golem means 2.6 and not Hogs. So, kind of bad by me, but I guess there's no way to know his deck, because usually this deck does not run piggies. But here, I think we're chilling here, so I think we can just cycle our Ice Wizard in the back, right? Yeah, go towards the Ice Golem. He doesn't have Fireball, so we don't have to worry about that, about getting him spell value. I think we might just Knight or Tesla. Let's see. Do we just no? We're gonna Knight the back here. I might have to Rocket that low key because. Actually, no, I'm not going to. I'm gonna Tesla here, and then he might. If he EQs, we just turn it out to the King Tower. That's perfect right there, guys. That's perfect. He doesn't have enough for a turret, so we don't have to worry about that now. Okay, now he does. He goes with this turret there. I think I still need to log this. Yeah, I still need to log this. That might still get damage. No, it doesn't get damage. Perfect defense right there, guys. Perfect. Pressure perfect defense. And at this point, we can just, we'll eat that damage. There's no point of wasting an Evo Knight for that. And now we can kind of go with our Icebow here since he did just waste an Earthquake. He goes Mini P.E.K.K.A. and Musketeer. Wow, that's interesting. Let's go Tesla here to kill the Musketeer. He might Earthquake that, but it's fine. Yeah, eat Earthquakes that. That's perfectly fine with me. Now we can honestly, I want to rocket the tower, but I don't think it's a good play. So I'll go with my Ice Wizard at the back here. I'm going to go with my Skellies here just in case he goes Pigs. Go with my Icebow once again, and then I think I want to go Knight the Bridge. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if he had Tesla or not. Wait, does this rocket kill everything? Okay, it does. Perfect. Thought I missed there for a sec. If we missed there, then we would have been in a lot of trouble. But he goes Musketeer in the back. We'll just mirror that with a Knight. You always want to mirror the Musketeers with an with a Knight, guys, because you always want to defend that Musketeer. Because now that Musketeer now that it has a turret, it makes the card like 10 times more broken than it already was. So yeah, you always wanted to be defending that with a Knight. So here he might go with his ability on the mini P.E.K.K.A. No, he doesn't. I have to kind of Ice Wizard this, unfortunately. We do take no damage though. I'm gonna go Icebow here, tornado this into my Knight plus Ice Wizard. Go log over here. That should kill. Yo, that Ice Wizard. That Ice Wizard actually might have just given us a game-winning damage right there. That's perfect. Okay, that is really, really, really good for us. He was too focused on the other lane that he couldn't defend the Ice Wizard. So now that we're going, I guess we're going same lane, but it doesn't really matter. We're up way too much damage at this point. A Earthquake on his right side tower, or his left side tower shouldn't be a problem. So I will go with my Icebow here. That might lock onto the tower. Yo, it locks on the tower. He has to Earthquake. Bro, he has to Earthquake. What is he doing? Yeah, he Earthquakes, but now he doesn't have it in cycle for our next Icebow. So let's just keep pressuring with the Icebow here. He's gonna go with his Tesla. Perfect. That's gonna be really good damage right there. Usually don't want to be going same lane with to Earthquake decks, but now that we're pretty much winning the game with just like 3 rockets, I think it's fine at this point. We're up too much damage. He wastes his Earthquake once again, so it does give us an opportunity to go in with our Icebow again. Let's go log here for all of that. Perfect. Should kill the Musketeer and the mini P.E.K.K.A. Let's tornado this to the ground. Let's go with our Ice Wizard here, and then we'll go with a Knight like this, just in case he goes with his turret. Yep, he does. Let's go log for that. Go with our Evo Tesla up top here, and yeah, perfect. Look at that. Okay, really good defense there. Is he gonna give up? I think he's gonna give up. Yeah. Okay. No, he's not giving up. Wow. Okay. Let's rocket tornado this. Okay, we missed everything, but it doesn't really matter. We can just log here, Ice Wizard, and Knight. And that should be GG's. Let's go, guys. Let's just rock it here just to make sure. Perfect. We hit the turret. And that is an absolutely perfect win there, right there, guys. And that's kind of how you want to deal with Piggy's EQ decks and stuff like that. So, yeah, that's going to be it for the video, guys. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you guys like and subscribe. And let me know what other Expo decks you guys want to see in the future. Peace.